Either way, we're gonna need some new ones. Guess if you break them, you make them. The new ones, that is. Just put every piece in its place. Well, at least we're starting with a leg up. Or two.
Yes!
Okay then, it looks like it's your turn. And his chosen medium is blocks. Come on, we need more than a foot. Just one leg? Let's speed things up. Close your eyes and let loose. Don't worry, the blocks will tell you what to do. Didn't I tell you?
What?
Trust the blocks. They know. Hey, mismatched legs are really in right now. Either way, it's time to get to work on that torso. This is going right above the kneecaps.
Hey!
Hey, wake up! It's your turn next. Okay, blocks, do your stuff. Make a big chest. But something that big's gonna need some big armor. Looks like we're keeping the mixed-matched color scheme. Running out of red blocks already?
Nah.
You sure about that?
Thank you.
This'll help add just the right touch we need. Just make sure everything's hooked up. Now it's time we whip up some arms. We want them to be big and strong. Now this guy might want his legs to match, but when it comes to hands, that's another story. Wow, blades and a crane claw?
Yes.
Gonna be hard to beat. Well then, luck be a block tonight. Wow, they pretty
Really?
much build themselves.
Super!
Check it out. Into the cup it goes.
Nice!
Okay, maybe it's a one-time only deal. Maybe it just needs a good old magic touch. Pretty soon, we'll have a brand new arm. Just hook it up to the socket. Of course, you're gonna need a good head on those massive shoulders. I don't think so. But the joke's on you. We can still use it to help. It's Venom and Spider-Man combined. As if the colors weren't a dead giveaway. Of course, the stickers sure help too. He looks tough, but so does our Transformer friend too. Okay, everybody, let's get ready to rumble. So heads up. Or is it heads down? Roll the dice. You got double binaria. Wow, now those are some real snake eyes. But that slime screams more snail than anything. So how about you all break out of your shell? Of course, Sometimes it's safer to stay inside. Okay, someone tell Paul to pick up his giraffe. Oh no, your friends. Well, save what's left of them. We can always make new ones. Ugh, drain that slime. You know, if you're making a spider, 8 eyes is enough. Make a mouth. He can hold our sprunky friends. But we should probably add a cover. Not to mention some holes for teeth. Use nails. I'm sure you get the point. Add some paint. Black is your color. Of course, a little red never hurt anyone. Guess everybody needs to get a head. Our new friend is a sharp-dressed thing. Uh-oh, guess who's back? Stomach bigger than your eyes? This guy's another story. Cool, the Sprunky Big Box. Make that boxes. Which to open first? Ooh, we've got bubble gum. What you waiting for? Time to take a big bite. Blow a big bubble. But there's a bit of a twist. Open the ball and give it some teeth. Next, we're gonna need some eyes. Talk about a fisheye lens. Au natural. What you need now is some shoulders. This'll help those chapped lips. And eye sockets. Pinky went from dream girl to nightmare. Now let's check out Oaxis's box. But it's time to check out his darker side. Ooh,
Wow!
Jekyll and Hyde would be so proud. And look what's inside. Some cool black slime. Roll it up into a ball. And grab an old doll. We just need to make some adjustments. Always a shame to lose face, but this is for a greater good. Next, it's time to grab some spare parts. Always great when gravity does the painting for you. Don't worry, we didn't forget you, Simon. Ooh, a school bus. That seems normal enough, but we can always fix that.
No.
Grab a bigger hammer. Always best to get back to basics. Now, we can build up our very own Simon. It's Ratty's turn. Ooh, confetti. Red, too. Noticing a theme? These things don't look like they match. But we just need to break things down and put them together. Note to self, don't eat the chicken. But apparently, the eggs are A-OK. Anyway, just keep putting these pieces together. Soon, we'll have our own Ratty. He's gonna need some eyes. This will make sure it stays on tight. Ah, Ratty's true beauty is on the inside. Our Sprunky friends are really coming together. Though Simon could use a scary mask or something. Things sure get spooky here in Sprunky Town. I just knew we should have went to Funky Town. Well, while we're here, we might as well play the pyramid. Check out the pyramids inside. Look, it's Orin. And it looks like she's in good company. Don't you just hate it when someone gets under your skin? Of course, Oaxis will see our side soon enough. See? He's already embracing his dark side. Pretty soon, he won't be the only one. Orin knows it's best to keep an open mind. But we can always reuse these parts. Jeepers creepers, time to add some peepers. Don't worry, the heat will cauterize everything. Well, almost. Does anyone have a napkin? Still, now there's plenty of room for some fresh new organs. And now it looks like ribs are on the menu. Oh, it looks like Ratty wants to say hi. But now it looks like he needs to split. No bones about it. Still, let's help him get the point. Ooh, ouch. He could use some color, like a nice coat of green. Red and green just pair well together. I think Simon needs a little privacy. But we've got to keep on schedule. Besides, don't you want to show everyone your new smile? Anyone in the mood for pasta? You know, Simon always wanted to be a Cyclops. Of course, they usually have at least one eye. Veneria could use a little haircut. How about a new do? And maybe some eye surgery. Hair's not the only thing that gets extensions. And we don't just mean eyes either. Looks like someone's got a big mouth. Now for teeth. Ooh, anyone up for a bite? Hey, Pinky, how about a makeover? What you need are some seashells and clay. Let's add eyes. Of course, you only need 2. And who says mouths can't be vertical? Almost done. Just need ears. Come on, Sky. Open wide, like at the dentist's. Careful about dribbling. Now for a little trepanning. Are things too bright in here for you? try on some shades, but you still want to see. You're never fully dressed without slime. Everyone sure looks spooky, kooky, and altogether ooky. So how about a little before and after to finish things off?